Good morning. Good morning. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon if you're catching me on the replay side. Hey, Buzz. Hey, I sound like Darth Vader today. We did about 12 hours yesterday as part of the Back to the Experience. And today I have one of my amazing speakers, Lavon Weaver, on so that we can talk about how you can jump start your day, feel better, get more done with affirmations. So welcome, welcome, my dears. Hopefully you can hear me clearly between me sounding like Darth Vader and sometimes I come on here and have a guest on audio. It gets a little wonky, but hopefully it adjusts itself relatively quickly if there are any audio issues. But affirmations are so important and making sure that you are clear and feeling positive. You've got good vibes and high energy when it comes to starting and growing your business, starting your day off on a good foot. That's basically what our conversation is about today. So let me welcome my guest, Lavon.
Hi, good morning, Lashonda. How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning. Lovely to see you here in your I Am t-shirt. Live vibrantly in the building.
Good morning. It is a pleasure to be here, and I'm truly revived and rejuvenated because the Back to Business conference was just truly, truly awesome and a blessing yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know, ladies, the minute you came on yesterday, they said, oh my gosh, I love this. And her voice, they loved it.
Thank you.
So, what I'm going to do is actually put the slides onto the screen so they can see. And essentially, we're just going to dig into, I would say, the first few parts. So, Lavon, I'm actually going to hit the slides. I'll navigate that, and you just introduce yourself. And we're going to do a first couple of slides here, and then hopefully you got the affirmation card somewhere, so we can do a quick affirmation selection, giving them 5 affirmations to choose from. So we'll do about, I would say, the first 15 to 20% of the slides from yesterday's presentation. And then we're going to do an affirmation activity. How's that?
That sounds wonderful.
Perfect.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm just going to navigate and leave it to you.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Lavon Weaver, and I am the creative energy behind Live Vibrantly. And Live Vibrantly is, I like to call it a soulful community where you can receive encouragement, inspiration, and tools that you can use any day, everywhere, just to get your day started and just to help you navigate through the days. So, again, it is a pleasure to be here. And I am an educator, I am an artist, and I am also a writer. We can go to the next one. So, what I'm here today just to share, I was really blessed yesterday to participate in the Back to Business conference. And what I shared with everyone is just some way to start, some practical ways to start to do more and feel better with affirmations. And let me say this, affirmations are very, very important. And what I started off with is that I asked everyone just to take a pause for a moment. We are all experiencing changes right now, but just 3 things to consider. And I didn't create these 3 things that I'm going to talk about, but it's important to know that everything that we're experiencing, it's not personal, that we're all experiencing some kind of change. And that if you can strive during this time to know that if we're all experiencing change, that there's someone that you can connect to. The second thing is nothing is permanent, that all things will change and this too shall pass. So during this season, look for ways that you can continue to grow. And the third thing is that nothing is perfect. So be willing to just see things from a higher perspective. So maybe your job has shifted or maybe your role has shifted, but always try to look for the good. Yes, I'm ready. So I like this quote. It says, one positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And that's really true. So, how you start the morning off really, really kind of jumpstarts your day. So, one of the things that I like to do in the mornings, I like to use affirmations because they really, really help me get my day started. And I know with our fast paced society, it's a tendency to jump right in every morning and want to check your email, want to see what happened from last night. But I just ask as you try to start and do new things, let's try to reset how and rethink how we start our mornings. So, what can you do each day to feel better? Let me just give you a few tips this morning. Okay, I want you to just really start where you are. And one of the most powerful things that you can do, and one of the most powerful affirmations that I say every day and all day is that I am enough. So I want you to know that right here and right this moment that you are enough, you know enough, and you have enough. So when you think about the theme of this year's conference, which was Start Now, that right where you are, you have something that you can use, that just because we experience change, it really did not cancel the person and all the greatness that you have. And you have to remember that. And by remembering that and repeating that affirmation, it causes you to want to show up differently in every space that you enter. So every space that you enter, you have something valuable to give. You have something to share. And it also eliminates the need for you to really, that urge to compare ourselves to other people. So that whole term of enough means that whatever you're bringing is good and it's only going to get better. We can go. So I don't have my glasses on. So, but so I wrote this nice affirmation, and it's a affirmation that speaks to enoughness. So if you're able to see this, it's a little tiny. Um, but I would encourage you to write when you're starting with affirmations. First affirmation that you should write for yourself and to yourself and about yourself is an affirmation that speaks to your enoughness. And get in the habit of each day, each moment, affirming your enoughness, because as you do that, your mind is going to start shifting that when you enter situations where you may not feel comfortable, you're going to start going back to, hey, I already told myself that I'm enough. Let's see what I can do. So get in the habit of affirming your enoughness. That's one of the first places to start. I'm ready. The next tip that I would give you for using sit still and to breathe. Sometimes we take sometimes we take sometimes we take for granted. I was ready to say that we breathe every day, but really just being intentional about breathing and just counting each breath, because each breath really is a blessing. And as you take that breath in, start speaking to yourself. I am enough. There's enough for me. I have something to give. Because what you're doing is that you're shifting the energy and you're moving out anything that you don't want in your space. So get still, breathe, and just allow yourself that space, even if it's just 20 minutes that you pick a little quiet space each day where you can just be still and just be with yourself. I'm ready for the next one. And one of the things that I love to do is that one of my favorite affirmations speaks to peace. And it's a little small, but you can pick one that says, I am peace. Peace surrounds me. Peace be still. Peace is in my mind. Peace follows me wherever I go. And the importance of speaking these affirmations to yourself is that you're reshifting and resetting the energy so that no matter where you go, you know that I am going to be peace. I am going to experience peace. And it doesn't matter if you're going to the grocery store, you're going to work, it doesn't even matter if you're getting ready to clean a room. You want peace in every area that you enter. I'm ready, LaShonda. And I guess the third tip that we can talk about this morning is asking yourself the right questions. One of the things that we can really, really do to start our mornings and our days off right, and just any time, is just asking ourselves the right questions. A lot of times we're uncomfortable asking questions because we may not like the answer. But I would like to encourage you not to be afraid to just do a little inquiry and just be curious, because when you ask questions, you get information. And that information can help you make better decisions, better choices, and it also can stop you doing some things that may not be beneficial for you. And when you ask questions, just believe that everything that you need is already within you, and you're going to be guided to have everything else. So maybe grab a journal or a pen and just write a few questions, and don't pressure yourself to answer every question every day. And what I have to share with you on the next slide, just a few questions that I go through and I ask myself daily. Um, and even if you're not able to, I wouldn't encourage you to do all of them at the same time. But even if you just pick one a day, the most important one is, who am I? Because we've experienced a lot of changes, and who you are today is not the person who you were in March or even before this thing happened. So no, no one is. So you're a little bit different today, but that difference is not bad. It's a good thing, because you're going to imagine that you're stronger, you're wiser, you do things differently. You know, a great question also to ask, what do you need at this moment? It's okay to ask that question. And it's okay to just sit with it and just wait for the answers to come. What do you value? What's important to you? And how can you start to live each day in service of what it is you believe? These are just such powerful questions. And when you answer them, you start to think a little differently. You start to want to do things differently. You start to want to show up in your life differently. And again, your affirmations come in because you're going to start to want to speak and talk to yourself at a higher level, and a level that really supports where you want to go. I'm ready. And which leads me to elevating our words. And yesterday we did just a quick little activity where we did a word swap. And I believe I told you all that I am a teacher. And one of the things that I always do with my students, especially when they say I can't, I tell them, let's get a word swap. So let's replace the word with can't with all the words that speak to yes, you can. And even as adults, we need to still do that same thing, because we have some words in our vocabulary that we really, really need to retire and never use again. And so if you have any of those words, words like should, I can't, impossible, let's consider retiring those words. But as you retire those words, you have to kind of replace them. You must replace them with a word that speaks to who it is you desire to be and what it is you desire to see in your life. So, one of the activities that I did yesterday is that we talked about swapping out a word. And as you start to become aware of your words, you start to notice that, am I speaking life into everything that I do, or am I speaking against what I do? And again, one of the things that I said when I started is that affirmations are not anything magical. It is you speaking for yourself, about yourself, and it's about you implanting that power. So when you think about your words, think about, what are you saying to yourself? What are you saying about yourself? What are you saying for yourself? And when you stop and consider that, it really, really should make you want to just change and say, hey, how can I speak some words that really support where I want to go and where I want to be in my life? I'm ready. And this is just a little activity that I talked about that you can do on your own. It's real simple. You can just grab a note card or a journal, write down a list of maybe 2 to 3 words that you notice that you're saying often. Maybe it's I can't, maybe it's I'm over it, I'm tired of this, I'm sick of this. So write a few of those words down. And for each word that you write down, find a word to replace it, a word that supports you. So if you're saying I'm over it, how about replacing that word with I'm open? If you're saying I'm tired, how about I'm energized, I'm looking forward to doing new things. If you're saying I can't, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So consider how you can shift your words, because your words are really powerful, because when you put that energy out there, you're going to actually move in the direction of what you're speaking. Okay, I'm ready, Lashonda.
Now, what I want us to do is just pause for a second because you shared so much amazingness yesterday. And I want ladies to be able to have two opportunities. Number one, the word swap. Anyone watching live or watching via the word replays, find that there's a word that you would like to replace and share with us. One of my favorites is you can find a way or find an excuse, but you can't do both. So
Yeah.
I like to replace excuses with solutions, with ways of doing things, right? So I just feel like I encourage you all to think about what you could do in that same light. Rochelle says, yes, speak it and it will be. We are creators. What I
Yes.
want us to do before we end today's session, because we just wanted to give you a little bit as far as some things you could do to jumpstart your day, the full session, plus some amazing, we did about 12 hours yesterday as part of Back to Business. You can learn about and find over at backtobusiness.me. Now, Lavon, as we're wrapping up today, because we just want to give them a little taste of the good, is it possible for you to find the affirmations cards so that
I
we could do an activity?
Yes, Lashonda, I have in front of me, depends on how many you like to do today. I have 4 or 5 beautiful affirmations to share with the group today. Because we could have some gentlemen.
I'm feeling like five is a magical number, so let's do five. And basically, this is a wonderful way to start your day. I don't know if you could see that on my little shelf here. I've got my affirmation cards, which you can get at livevibrantly.com. Lavon gives you so many cute little wonderful things when you get your cards. And we want to make sure that you can start your day right this morning. So, Lavon, if you could share five affirmations. How we do this, y'all, is you pick a number from 1 to 5. I'm gonna let Lavon tell you all the details now.
So, what I would like you to do this morning, so we're going to help you jumpstart your morning today. I like everyone to pick a number between 1 and 5. And the number that you pick, I'm going to give you an affirmation and a word of encouragement to carry with you throughout the day. So, if you have your number, you can drop it in the chat for us. So, my number
So
today.
whether you're watching live or via the replay, feel free to drop your number in and share that with us. I think today, man, I'm torn between 1 and 3, but I think I'm going to go with 3 today.
Okay.
Rochelle and me, we both said 3.
I all
Hey, Monique. Monique said 3. All right. I don't know what it is energetically. I felt like I wanted to do 3 today. What
well,
about you,
3
Lavon?
is so I had already written it down, so I'm not copying. So 3 is the yes,
Are you
3 is the
serious?
magic number today. I love that number. So 3 is the magic number. So here we go.
Love
So
it. Love it.
if
Love it. Okay. Well, whether you guys picked another number or not, feel free to drop that into the comment box for us as well. We're going to get started.
okay. So if you pick number 1, your affirmation that I am sharing with you today is I am nourishing my mind with superior thoughts, my body with quality food, and my soul with healing words. So if you pick number 1, your affirmation today is that you're going to nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit today. If you are a number 2, your affirmation today is beautiful. Be beautiful. I am bold, brilliant, and beautifully blessed. I accept that I am beautiful on the inside and the outside. My words, thoughts, and actions demonstrate my belief. So if you are number two, I just want you to know that you are beautiful, and every space that you enter, you bring your beauty and your boldness with you. Okay, our number three. Okay, number three. This is what we're going to do today. So, this is what it is. It says something. So, if you're number three, we're all number three. It says something beautiful is blooming today. That what you focus on grows. You are as powerful as your most dominant thought. Today, think higher thoughts. Speak about what you desire to manifest in your life and move in that direction. And it also says, I am planting seeds that will create something beautiful today in my life. And this is your affirmation. This is our affirmation today. So today is all about creating and planting today. If you are a number four, so number fours, it says, I am elevating my expectations. Success is my only option. I already have what I need to win. So if you are number four, elevate your expectations today and know that you have everything that you need. And did we say five, Lashonda? Okay. So one more. Okay.
Yes,
So
five,
if you
five. Yep.
okay, so if you are number five, you are not forgotten. But here you go. Number five, I am creating time for what matters most. And that is really important in this season. Today, I will create time for myself, the people I love, and the activities which bring me joy. I will spend time doing what I enjoy in peace and with gratitude. So, today, however you spend your time, number five, let it be with love, let it be with peace, and let it be with people who bring you joy. So, I want you to carry your affirmations.
I love it. I love it.
And so, today, I know that something good is blooming, so I'm looking for it.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Looking for it, speaking it. We've had a few little technical hiccups with the live today and maybe some audio issues, but it's okay because I'm just going to keep it easy. I'm not going to fight the fight. I'm going to keep it easy breezy and beautiful. Look for the positive things, surround myself with beautiful spirits like Levon. We're both about to jump off here so we can do the content club. But of course, we wanted to jump on here and share some motivation with you all. Number one, make sure that you go over to livevibrantly.com so that you can see all the I am messages created by Levon. Number one. And of course, number two, if you did not have the opportunity to catch us live, you can catch the replays of Back to Business in all its goodness, all its beautiful goodness over at backtobusiness.me. The replays are waiting for you. And what I want to do is to share something with you as a thank you, because I appreciate you guys when you jump on here, as a thank you for coming on here. If you go to backtobusiness.me and upgrade 20, because I want to upgrade you, give you a discount, and my appreciation of you guys coming on here. And I hope that you found, right? Monique says, Amen. We are planting
Yeah.
seeds. I hope that you found today's messages to be beautiful and helpful to whatever it is that you're trying to do today. Levon, feel free to share any last words or recommendations as we wrap up.
As we wrap up today, I like to tell everyone to you are worthy of good that life has in store for you. So be open to receive. Don't deny yourself anything and don't deny what's coming. So just be open. Good is coming to you, but be open and be ready.
Good is coming to you. So be open, number one, and be ready, number two.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Monique, Rochelle, and all of you beautiful spirits for hanging out with us today. As always, thank you, Levon, for coming on. Levon, We got to go, y'all. The Content Club, week 10. We're going to create some content because I always love to say a Sunday. Make sure that you get your back to business replays so you can dig in to all the amazingness that we shared as part of the experience.
Thank you.
All right. Till tomorrow. Take care, y'all. Mwah.
Thank you.